What's up, traders? Welcome to another installment of Market Makers Out and About edition with myself, Loti the Goat from Trading Hub TV. On this show, I'll be sitting down with the most prominent forex traders in the industry, where we'll be having a chat on all things regarding forex. We'll be reaching out to all your favorite traders and try to make sure that we have them on the show. But today we have a young king, a friend, and also a fellow trader, Denis. What's up, Denis?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm fine. How's it going?
Everything is fine. Just struggling with the market, trying to trade and make ends meet.
Yeah, true. So, to begin with, where are you from?
So I live in Nairobi, but my shags is in Embu. So yeah, at the moment I'm in Nairobi, but my background begins from Embu. Yeah.
Embu.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So how was the growing up in Embu was like?
So I didn't really grow up in Embu. I grew up for some years in Embu, some years in Nairobi, some years in Taita Taveta. But the growing was humble. It wasn't the so-called rich kid lifestyle. It wasn't that way. So through that kind of a life, I learned to struggle. I learned to find ways to earn a living. I learned to find opportunities and make the best out of them. But generally, it has been a good journey from a kid up to where I am at the moment, and I appreciate everyone who has taken part in supporting me in one way or another.
Yeah. So great. So, one of the questions that many interviewers usually ask the forex trader is, when did you first learn about forex, and how was it? How was the learning process?
All right, that's a good question. So my forex journey began in 2017 while I was still in high school, and nobody introduced me to it. It's as a result of finding ways to make money online. So I came across forex and binary options trading. So the first thing that I began was actually open an account, but I didn't know what forex trading was. So just open an account, so those charts, place some few trades on a demo account without even knowing what this is. Then I took it a step further to research about what this new opportunity that I have on my hands, what it entails. So from then, I've learned everything by myself. I've come up with strategies. I've identified market trends, market structures, market patterns, all by myself through trial and error. I've lost a lot of money in the process, but the reason past for about the last 2-3 years, everything went on well. My strategies and my hard work paid off. I came to basically crack the code, but not entirely true.
Yeah.
But at least I have a good win rate, and I've learned a lot, and I'm quite successful into this industry. Though when people think about forex, they think it's about the millions, the Lamborghinis. Though we don't have the Lamborghinis yet, but I can see that they are coming. They're coming.
Yeah. So you said you started trading a while back in 2017.
Yeah.
So you were quite young at that time. You said you were in high school.
Yeah, I was in high school.
So, and you said yours is self-taught and nobody introduced you into the game.
Yeah.
So I would like to know, how did you manage, like, being as young as you are, how did you manage to school and learning how to trade at the same time? How did you manage it?
So one of the things that I tell people is you have to be hungry for success. You just also need to have a desire for something. So you just need to be, to have a desire and be hungry to achieve, that desire, and be passionate and committed to that thing. So I was doing it like part-time. Actually, when I was starting out, school wasn't really in my head at that time, because I'd found a new way. Because for the entire life that I've lived for my entire lifetime, I have had that entrepreneurial mindset. So when I found out about forex and different ways to make money in the financial markets, then I said this was the perfect opportunity for me. And because I knew most likely school will lead me to, the corporate industry, get a job, then grow and rise up the corporate ladder. So I had to change, from that mindset, the societal perception of, success and such. So, but I managed well. I got good grades as well. Yeah, but it's all about knowing my schedule and what schools entails. Then on my free time, do market analysis, research, and learn as I progress.
Yeah, it's true. You have to be ambitious. You have to be hungry for that success. And there's this one question that many newbies or many beginners would like to ask. Do you remember your first initial deposit?
Yeah, I do. My first initial deposit, actually, it wasn't in the Forex account. It was in a binary options account. I know some of you have heard about binary options. Those are riskier than Forex. So I first deposited as a student, as a high school student at that time, $10. I blew it up within 1 hour. Then the following day, I remember I deposited about $20. I still blew it the same day. Then I used to deposit quite some small amounts, $20, $30, but all these ones are a beginner always, especially in binary options. I'll blow it. Then my first deposit in a Forex account was about $50. For the Forex one, lasted about 3 days. I blew it up. I remember I actually burnt charcoal. That time I was in Shags, I was in Nembo.
Okay.
So to get money, because nobody could give me money, like to put in something I didn't understand. So I had to burn charcoal and sell the charcoal, and I got about $70. I deposited it. Then unfortunately within a week, it all disappeared. That's the amount that I first began with, and how the journey was rough starting out, but I never gave up. Yeah.
So you told me like your first initial deposit was $10, and you blew it up.
Yeah, I blew it up within an hour.
What do you think was the cause? What do you think was the cause of you blowing the account?
So the first thing, or the major cause, is I had not acquired enough knowledge. Firstly, to trade, because I was just like a month or two in this industry. So the fact that I thought like I can just get in through watching a YouTube video, then trade the strategy out, then it costed me a lot. So the major reason is I never had a trading strategy. I never had the enough knowledge or a lot of skills required to trade in this market. And I also didn't know enough about the markets after all, because being a month or two in this industry, there's a lot of noise that you hear from other people who call themselves Forex gurus. Yeah.
So after blowing account, you never gave up. You went back and you started studying again to gather enough knowledge so that you can come back and continue with the journey that you believe it will pay off one day. So I believe that Forex is a journey. I will call it a mountain that traders, new beginners in the market have to climb, because if you're not persistent enough, if you're not that tough, and if you're not that ambitious, many students or many traders have given up before. So and you said now you started with binary, then you came into Forex. So I would like to know, which instruments are you trading? Which instruments are you trading? Is it right now? What are you trading? Is it indices? Is it currency? Is it bonds, stocks? Can you tell us a little bit of what you're currently focusing on right now?
Yeah. So at the moment, with Forex, obviously, Forex is foreign exchange. So with Forex is currencies, but I still trade stocks, indices, and a few commodities. Yeah, and the reason as to why I do that is because apart from being a Forex trader and starting off as a Forex trader and binary options trader, I ended up also learning more about the financial market. So I got deeper into stocks, deeper into fixed income securities, bonds, treasury bills. I also got into index funds, mutual funds, exchange traded funds, and a few other instruments, even crypto. Yeah, so a diversified kind of a trader and an investor. But at the moment, when I'm trading in the Forex market, I'm trading currencies, stocks, indices, and a few commodities. Yeah.
Wow, so we can say that you are all-rounded in this forex game.
Exactly, have exposure in all instruments of the financial markets. Yeah.
So to come into a conclusion, before we come into a conclusion, what impact are you planning to make on yourself, to the society, or maybe the people around you? What are you planning?
Actually, that's a good question, especially coming at this time. So actually, maybe I missed this out in my introduction. I run an investment club. I'm the vice chairman. It's known as the Smart Investors Club. So it's the largest and the only investment club in Kenya and East and Central Africa. There's no any club of that kind. And basically what we do in the club is we train our members. You can be a newbie or experienced. We train you in the forex markets, stocks, binary options as well, index funds, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies. Then we get deeper into real estate and real estate investment trust. A lot of people call them REITs. Then personal finance and entrepreneurship. And we have different partners like FX Pesa, Capital Markets Authority of Kenya, Scope Markets, Vasili Africa, Nairobi Securities Exchange, and Hot Forex. They go by the name HF Markets Group. So the main impact that I'm aspiring to make is especially to solve the issue about unemployment in our youth. And the main reason or the main way of doing this is through impacting the right knowledge, through impacting the right skills to our youngsters, to our youth. And also even those guys, you might not be a youth but you're struggling financially. So through this club, if you join this club, we are going to help you master the money game. Because anything related with money, it's a game, and it's the way you master it, your skills is what will set you free, financially free, and you won't be trapped in the 9 to 5 job role. So apart from that, I'm also aspiring in a few years maybe to come up with a hedge fund, and obviously according to my dreams, it should be one of the biggest hedge funds in East and Central Africa, where I'll be planning to invest on behalf of the HNY, the high net worth individuals, and other investment institutions in the country. But at the moment, the club and a few trainings like peer-to-peer, that's what I'm doing. And through that, then I'll be able to make a difference in this, I believe. Yeah.
Well, so thank you very much for having us into your space. And before we conclude, there are so many beginners in the game out here. Maybe they don't have a mentor. They're struggling out there to come up with strategies, to come up with new ways to make a living. And there's some people who doesn't want to be trapped up in the 9 to 5. So I'd like you to give them an advice on what they can do, on how they can prepare themselves so that they can be a better trader like you.
All right. That's also a great section, a great question. So the first advice that I will advise, especially for the youth, the first thing is join the Smart Investor Club. We'll be launching our website in a week's time, so I hope you'll find the link in this episode's description. But on a personal level is just know that learning takes time, and don't rush into the markets. Otherwise the market will humble you. You'll lose a lot and you'll end up calling this industry a scam, in which it's not a scam. Some of you will also call it a gamble, which is not a gamble. And actually I featured in an episode in a TV series in partnership with FX Pesa and EGM Tech and what's it called, Finigol and Forex Trading Institute. It's known as F for Forex TV show. I was in episode 3, where I was featured to differentiate between forex trading and gambling. So you can also check that out to get more insight. But learning takes time, and you need to learn from the best for you to become the best. And you need to learn the necessary skills, the right skills. Don't just learn crap from people that you get from YouTube. And just know this: the journey won't be smooth.
Yeah.
It will be extremely difficult, and you won't get the millions within the first month or 2 months or 1 year. It will take time, and but the rewards generally are good, are better. If you are disciplined. Discipline is key, and commitment as well.
So thank you very much, Denis, for having us into your space. For the new beginners, or for the ones who want to join forex trading, forex is not a scam. It's real. As you can see from Denis here, one of our prominent traders around here in Kenya, has said. So Trading Hub TV will be reaching out to your favorite traders around Kenya. So you can leave the name of your forex trader or the name of the trader that you like, and we will make it. We'll try and make it to bring them to the show. So thank you very much. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you.